Hi all, can you guys hear me? I don't know what's going on. I just... everything broke. What isn't broken? Okay. Why is this over here? Why can't we see chat? I don't know what's going on. Okay. This is what I wanted. But... for some reason, it moved chat. Let me... okay, it's down there. Okay. We'll move chat down once once people start coming in. Okay, and then I wanted to get Cammie going. Sorry, y'all. It literally... everything was fine. And then, of course, it wasn't. Perfect. Okay. All right, apologies for that. I don't really know what's happening, but apparently I should move over this way. I thought I had my multi-stream set up, but apparently I don't. So I'm not really sure why it's not going. Right, so output settings, right, main canvas, main encoder, hi Blue Frog on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why, like, in theory YouTube should be working, but it isn't. But I reset OBS. This is all like really nerdy, fun stuff, but okay, I don't know what's going on. I'll have to figure it out at some point. I swear, and sorry for the mic smack. We'll turn that off. Oh, I should turn my music down. That's really loud, isn't it? Okay. Music is down. Maybe not that down. Okay. And yeah, sorry for the slow start, but we're here. Let me know if the sound and everything is good or if I need to lower anything. I wasn't able to figure out how to what's the word that I'm looking for? Okay, great. I'm glad that it sounds good. I wasn't able to figure out how to get the clinking sound to go away, but it's all good. We're good. This is just here for a test, so we can move that. And then, is there anything else that I wanted to do that was like just I wanted to put Peely base on in case anyone wants to see anything like on the nail compared to each other, like a side by side. So I'm gonna do that really quickly. I meant to get it done before stream, but I ran out of time. And then of course, this just reset everything that I was doing. So that's great. I don't know why. And here, I do want to fix chat just a little bit. It's like this, like it automatically cuts the text off so. We might as well make it nice and big. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to just get the chat. Okay. Great. Okay. Let's get going. Let me put on Peely base really quick. Hold on. I'm gonna move my mic. I can't decide where I want it. But I do think I want my mic right underneath me. So we're gonna do that. And I don't normally have my hair down, so this is also like very confusing to me, but I'm gonna very quickly put on some Peely base. Well, if I do this though, I can't really reach my camera. Well, okay, it's fine. We're figuring things out. I need to get like a boom. Hi, Knots and Pearls, welcome in, welcome in. All you've missed is me having technical difficulties, and now I'm just really quickly putting on Peely base so that if we want to do any comparisons, we can. And I'm gonna move my microphone again because this isn't gonna work. So, you know, one day we'll have this down to a science, but we're only on our 3rd stream. So until then. Oh, hi, Mads. I should have figured that out by your username, but I didn't. Okay, I think I have my mic where I want it. I'm gonna order a boom arm right after this. But you all can see Cammy, so at least you can see Cammy. We got a little Cammy cam. Let me zoom out just a little bit so that you can at least see what I'm doing and it's not like all a mystery. I zoomed in, I set it up to zoom in really close and put the camera in I'm so glad that you're obsessed with the Cammy cam. It was like one of the things that I was like, I absolutely have to do this. The problem is that it's on my phone. So I can't get any like messages or anything. Oh, are you leaving? Yeah. Sorry about that. She might come back. She normally does. But right before stream, I took like a 2-minute break. So I went out and sat in the living room for just a second, and she was just like in here asleep. And she normally she sleeps in here overnight, and she's normally in here all day, and like as long as I'm in here, she's in here with me. But because I went out to go sit with my partner for just a minute before coming in here, because I was like, see you in a few hours. She came out and followed me and was like, I was sitting next to him on like his couch. We sit on like 2 different couches, and but I was just sitting with him because I was just like wanted to talk for a minute. And then she came over and just like looked at me and just like watched me and was like, you're not where you are during the day. And if you're not where you are during the day, you're normally in this other spot, and you're not in this other spot. So what are you doing? So I was like, sorry. But yeah, so then my break ended up being just like, how do I make her happy? But it's okay. We figured it out. Okay, so I got my Peely on. I'm gonna turn off Cammy Cam. Oh, and then of course now chat's weird. Okay, we'll figure this out. Maybe if I do, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this backwards. I like wanted to see the rain cat in the background, but like I don't really know how to make that work. This is kind of good. This kind of works. Let me lock these together and then move the whole I think this could work. Okay, and then when Cami comes back on, we'll move her down here. All right. But we'll turn her off for now. Okay. Let's get going. So the way, I think both of you were here for the Jen and Berries stream, so I set this up a little bit different. We have, how many did I say? 37. We have 37 lurids to get through. And we're just gonna try our best. Let me put this back here so that I can make sure that it's focused. Because when we talked about this last time, I wanted to set it up so that when I'm holding the stick, you guys can see it really well in focus. All right, I think that that's probably good. There's some fuzzies on it. Okay. But so I set them out in order and I have the polishes in order. So I'm hoping that, and I think we're gonna do like 5 at a time. So we just get through like 5 at a time and we'll just see like how quickly or not quickly we can get through them, but you know, we'll find. Hi Brie, thank you so much. I'm glad that that looks great. Oh, also, I did already say hello to you. Also, I wanted to say thank you, Brie, for the Prime sub a few days ago. I don't know if you can do like regular subs. Yeah, Twitch is really weird about how all of this works, but Prime subs do seem to work. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. You're my very first one. So my partner was very sad that he was like, I want to be your first sub. And I was like, well, sucks to suck. Okay. I still feel like this is all backwards. I'm gonna move my mic one more time. I swear to God, I'll be done. I'm just gonna do it on the other side. I didn't want to, but I think it's gonna be easier for me. I didn't want to put it over here because it's next to where all of the polishes are and I don't want them to clang like so hard, but okay. Yes, thank you so much. I love the little dinosaur. Okay, I think this works better for me. Hopefully the clanging is not too loud for you guys, but let me know if it gets weird. I'm gonna work on that noise gate. Okay, but we're gonna get started. First up, we have, so we're swatching Lurid. We have 37 to get through. Oh, I think the only other thing I wanted to mention before like we get really get going, and I want to make sure that it's still up. I'm pretty sure that it is, but polish, PAHLISH is yeah, it's still up. They are doing a Melt Ice charity fundraiser for the family of Renee Good, which is really important. I'm gonna post it in chat. And I don't want to minimize this at all. It's really important, and I think that I already ordered it as well. I'm glad that people are ordering it. But I think that this is all really important. So I put the link in the chat. I'm sure you all already know, but say it out loud. Not to like move on quickly, but also to start getting through everything. We're starting with Lurids. We're starting with You Are As Unrelenting As Your Love. We're gonna start with blues. This is the way that I have all of my polish organized on my shelves, is I have them dark blue, like the darkest blue without any green in it is how I start. And then this is my rainbow order, is blue, dark blue to light blue, then it goes light purple to dark purple to pink. And then, yeah, dark pink down to light pink into red, into light red, which is pink, into dark reds, into dark oranges and browns. And then from browns into yellows, yellows into greens, greens into teals and blue greens. And that ends the rainbow. And then I do black and white. Black, white, and green. That's, I didn't like put these in perfect order by any imagination, but this is, and I feel like I'm going to be saying that all. So yeah, this is, You Are As Unrelenting As Your Love. This is one coat, which is kind of bananas. Over the black, it kind of looks perfect. That's really good. This is a little bit more, like, it looks really, really blue on stream, but it definitely has like a tinge of purple. Yeah, I have Sartorial too. Let me grab it and we can look at them in the bottle next to each other. I don't know where my swatch stick is, but I have Sartorial. Oops, I'm really sorry. That was probably really loud. Apologies. Okay. Pull up my sleeves. All right, so here's Sartorial. Both is good. So they look close here. Sartorial is definitely like bluer, and You Are As Unrelenting is definitely purplier. Am I do like a little side by side? I've been holding off on getting Unrelenting for like a long time. It's been in stock for forever. Oh. Feel it immediately, but yeah, like, hello? Yeah, like, I don't know what's going on with the peely right there, but it's fine. We're gonna keep moving. It's because I just have peely base on immediately. They're gonna overlap a little bit in the middle. Yeah, so Sartorial's just like, that's focus. Sartorial's like wild in one coat. That's but. All right, we'll come back to this as we keep going, but this is crazy. They're so different. Like the base of Sartorial is just wild. I know that this will build up really nice, but whoa, I wasn't expecting it to be that much. Okay, next up we have In a World of Storms, which just came back as a requested restock. I think as a requested restock. So I've been wanting this one for a while. I think of this as like the blue Schnee. Blue version of Schnee. And it kind of like lives up to it. Okay, know that more blue. Yeah, maybe more like Blue Freedom. And we'll get to Freedom too. Well, hopefully we'll get to Freedom. But yeah, the flakes, I think you're right. It's more like Blue Freedom, and Freedom is flaky Schnee. You're right. And I have them all. Sartorial is definitely Blue Schnee. I have Schnee, so. Okay. World of Storms is really pretty. I'm excited to keep doing our. Okay, we have, next up is La Medianoche in La Ciudad Amarillada. I'm half Mexican. I should be better at this, but like, no, I think it's Amar. I need more coffee. I have coffee sitting right there. I understand that it's 1 in the afternoon on a Sunday. Dragging a little bit. I was up really late last night. I stayed up and watched football, which I'm sure you all read, but the Discord. But I was up. This is really pretty. The hollow flake Lurids tend to not be my like absolute most favorites, but this is really pretty. I think like the hollow flakes, I think there's just like other brands that really do it really well, and not saying that Lurid doesn't do it very well. I think Lurid is my go-to for large reflective glitter for sure, but I think there's other brands that I think do. This is going to sound crazy because I think that everything Lurid does is perfect, but I do think that there's hollow flakes that other brands do a little bit. They're still, and I'm obviously still buying them, so. Oh, this is Medianoche again. We're gonna go back to Unrelenting on my warmer. I don't know if I filled up my water. Figure that out. I might need to take advantage of my be right back screen for the first time ever. I'm hoping that this is a little bit easy and like get through 3 at once pretty quickly and then move on. I'm hoping that the 3 at a time. It's much more purple. We'll do on my. It's so stunning. Okay, 2 coats. It's like it's really showing the difference. But yeah, how was everybody else's weekend? What did you guys do? You have anything else planned today? This is my only plan today. Normally on Sundays, sometimes my brother comes over. But we did that last night. And We watched Fallout, which is what we have been doing. Yeah. So, Sartorial is blue. It's so blue. And Unrelenting is very clearly not. We'll do the third coat, but wow. Wow, wow, wow. Also, this is week 2. I'll just show. This is week 2 on nail teaks. Apologies for the naked nails, but I think they're actually looking pretty. So since they're still a little short, this one, my middle finger's really like dragging, but I think it's working. Mads made boyfriend watch people we meet on vacation last night, and his reactions were hilarious. Hi, Sin. Thanks for coming in. You're not that late. We're still just like getting started. I'm really slow quickly on these. I love that. Oh, Blue Frog, you're doing the same thing that I'm doing. I'm so excited. We're just talking about our weekends, and after this I don't have anything planned, so I'm pretty excited because I have a lot of stuff coming up, and like I know I haven't really established a stream schedule yet, but like it's gonna get funky over the next few weeks, and that's okay. And I'm gonna miss a week. There's nothing I can do about it. But like February comes and everything will be like, I'm hoping just like really solid and really perfect. We're on our second coat here on the first 3 blues that we're it's not a bother. Would you be able to show storms next to comb again? Yes I can. Would you like to see the swatch sticks? I can also do like a side-by-side on the nail. I can do the swatch sticks, and I can obviously do the bottle. I just need to find the swatch stick. So we'll talk about that too. I am really disorganized with my swatch. All right, 2 coats of Media Noche. All right. Need the focus. Okay. All right, and then I can reset my timer as soon as I set the. Whatever's easier. Okay, I'll grab it. I think it's literally that tray right here is Jen and Berries that I haven't put away. So, well, it's mostly Jen and Berries that I haven't put away. So I can do that. Give me just a minute. I've read PWMOV. What's PWMOV? Can't think of what that is. I do it up to people we meet on vacation. Right, and then there's that movie. I am gonna need like movie recommendations because I'm gonna be in a place where I'm not gonna have nearly the same access to technology that I normally do, so I'm gonna mostly be like sitting, watching, reading things a while. But we're gonna use it as our chance to catch up on a lot of stuff. We still haven't watched Heated Rivalry. So both my partner and I are excited to watch Heated Rivalry. It's an Emily Henry book. The movie came out on Netflix on Friday. Okay. Emily Henry wrote, what else do I know from her? Okay, this is the third coat of You Are As Unrelenting As Your Love. That's so gorgeous. That's unreal. And then I'm gonna do top coats off because you guys can. Book Lovers, Great Big Beautiful Life. Okay. I do recognize. I haven't read them. This is so pretty. And then this is it next to 3 coats of sartorial on the left. Put a quick look. A couple others and some soft fantasy YA that no one ever talks about. Okay. I don't read a ton of romantic books. Really a reason. I haven't been reading, I guess, and so, but maybe I'll pick those up while I'm, or just, yeah, I'll basically only have tea. It'd be my, for like a week. Yeah, so Unrelenting on the left, Sartorial on the right. And then let me grab, while I'm thinking about it, Comb Again is right behind me. My microphone cord, I have no idea where it's like behind my computer, or my desk, which is not great. Emily Henry writes some of my favorite romance books. As someone that's not always a romance person. Okay, that's great to know too, because I'm really picky when it comes to like romance. I had a really hard time reading the one really long one that everybody read. That's also fantasy. I just use this as a nail platform. Akatar, yep, that's the one. I had a really hard time with that one. I don't know. I thought that the characters were just. I started it and I was like, the characters are just like, I think a little too juvenile for me. They were a little bit insufferable, and I was like, I understand why people like this, but it's just like, yeah, I think that was really it. Like the fantasy parts of it were fine, but this is next to In a World of Storms, right? yeah, so In a World of Storms on the left and Comb Again. Nope. In a World of Storms on the right and Comb Again on the left. This is actually like, I think it's, yeah. Comb Again's base is like a lot. It's a lot deep. But we'll keep doing a few more coats. I'm glad that that's helpful. This is going to be coat 3 of World of Storms. Oh, I did want to mention, I don't know if you guys are interested, but so I just finished swatching since we only got through like the 18 polishes that we got through for Jen and Berries. I did the rest off stream, and this is the third coat of Ciudad Medianoche in La Ciudad Amaru. Having a really hard time saying that word. Mariada. But so I got through the rest of the swatches for Jen and Berries, and I now need to put them on my shelves. But as you may be able to tell, you can kind of tell because it's like it's still a little bit above my head, like the top of the shelves. Amurayada. It's like, I'm not bad at Spanish. I majored in Spanish, but I am having a really hard time with that one. Here's Medianoche. It's really pretty. It's really nice. It's like a really good, like, oceany blue. It's like a little bit lighter, but it's not like light. It's obviously not light blue, but it's not like, it's not, I keep calling it House of Hades blue, but like that blue that, I like this one, but it doesn't feel as special as some other Lurids. I agree. I'm gonna keep being insufferable. I want to move. No, I don't want to move them together. I want to move. Okay, maybe give me. I don't really know. Like sometimes it wraps text and sometimes it doesn't. Let's do another coat of and let me reset my camera or my timer. Reset. Again, we're doing Comb on the left and In a World of Storms on the right. Two coats might be good enough for us to oh, but yeah, so going back, I don't have, you might not be able to see all the way to the very top of my, they kind of look pretty close, don't they? The flakes are bigger for sure in the Jen and Berries. I'm like trying to look in person. I think Comb is good in 2 coats. I could do like a 3rd coat of In a World of Storms, and like I think that would really show. Moving over the polishes that we're done with. All right, next 3 are gonna be Inexplicable Impulse, Midwinter 2.0, and our prototype. I wanted brighter flakes, so I'm glad I got Comb. Yeah, I think the flakes do look brighter on Comb, and we can do I can show them in the bottle next to each other. It'll focus like. Yeah, I think the flakes are like, they're like almost a little blue-green. And I think the flakes in a World of Storms are just like blue. So maybe they're not bigger, but they're popping a little bit more. Let me get through what I'm trying to say on. So my shelves, you can't maybe not be able to see the whole thing from the very top, but the shelves are full. Shelves are full. Shelves are not going to expand until, so we have a pace for the shelves. The pace for the shelves is based on Holo Taco. And I still have probably have space for like 20 more Holo Taco specialty finishes in particular. And we don't add shelves until Holo Taco. That's kind of like, that's our pacing mechanism. I have like, let me, thank you, OBS. So we use that pacing mechanism kind of to like keep me from way over, like growing way too quickly, which kind of doesn't, since I have Helmers that have space. 1 coat of an Inexplicable Imp. I also held off on buying for a while because I had the purple, but it's really pretty. And then, okay, Midwinter. We're doing Midwinter 2.0. So I can't add any more space to like the rest of the shelves because the Holo Taco area, which is hard to, you're not gonna be able to see it, but like it's a portion, it's a fairly big portion of the shelves. All of the Holo Taco fit on the shelves, but I'm not going to be able to add probably until like July-ish to add either a shelf above or below. And I have space to add 3 shelves grand total, but I like that I'm on pace to do like 1 or maybe 2 1 or maybe 2 shelves a year. And then once we get to 8 shelves, that's it. I can't add anymore. So we'll have to like figure it out. But I'm hoping this year that I can do like a lot of detaching as part of like what I wanted to do on stream. So we're getting there. We're gonna start doing comparisons and whatnot. But all of this is to say, okay, this is one coat of Midwinter 2.0. I'm thrilled for Midwinter. I think that this will actually be like a killer topper too. It's gorgeous. I held off on Midwinter because I got his little pink nose in my last order like a few months ago, so I've been holding off, but I think that this will be a really gorgeous topper. I can't tell how I feel about this one. I think that that's fair. I think that like especially if you have like Beloved, and I think that's the other thing. I think I held off because I also had Beloved that I was like, this is just a lot of the same. I put Midwinter over Brutal Beauty and it was so pretty. I can totally see that. Like, I can totally see that. I don't have Brutal Beauty though, but I'll find other things to put on top for sure. I'm gonna finish saying before I start this next watch, but would you all like to watch me reorganize the shelves? Like, I'd have to move the cameras around so that like you'd be able to see it, but I could technically do it where you all could see me reorganizing the shelves. But it's like, I'm gonna have to make some decisions. Some brands are gonna come off the shelf with it, which I've already kind of like started to think about, like who's coming off the shelf. But okay, I'm seeing yes and absolutely, so I'll plan on that. It's a mess, you all, but I think having you all watching it might figure it out a little bit. So, because Jen & Berry's does not have enough space on the shelves. Some brands that I have that are on the shelves that are taking up less space are going to need to go, because I like to put like the brands that I have the most polish of on the shelves, and ones that I feel like really like that are truly like collectors items. So we will do that. There's a lot of brands in my drawers though, so okay, we will plan on that. We can get started on this one. This is the prototype that I got in this last batch of prototypes. Prototype X19. It's like absolutely me coated. It's like a light periwinkle with like this gold copper shimmer, and I think there might be some hollow in it, but I'm not certain. So there actually might not be hollow in it. I know that I think Munchie's already swatched this one, and it looks really pretty on her, and we have very similar skin tones but not the exact same skin tone, so we'll see. But I'm excited for this one. Because I am gonna have a few other prototypes that we'll swatch today, but I got them from deep stashes for like reasonable prices, because try not to overpay. There's one coat of prototype X19, and I don't think that this is anything like, maybe this was a, was this Shimmer's collab? Sunshine against the, no, that's different. I forget what it might be a proto for that, but like this feels a lot darker and free. I don't really collect the protos, but this is the most wanted in a real release. Yeah, it's really pretty. I feel really lucky that I managed to get this one, because I opened it and I was like, well, that one is made for me, which I've actually felt about like all of the protos that I've ever gotten from them. So I don't know what I'm doing right, but I hope I keep doing it. Sunrise Over the Sea. Yeah, I think it's Sunrise Over the Sea is like, it feels like a darker, broodier version of Sunrise Over the Sea. But Sunshine on the Waves is the sparkly, flaky bomb. So I was like, Sunshine is not right. But all right, second coat of Inexplicable Impulse. Yeah, this is really pretty. I like that it's getting a lot more blue. And then really quickly, I'm not gonna do a third coat on the inside, but I will do a third coat. I'm looking at them in real life too. It's really hard to tell the difference on 3 coats of, but I think there's more flakes packed into comb, and I think they're like, I think our previous, oh no, I just smacked Inexplicable. That's okay. All right, Midwinter 2.0. I just did this, but apparently I'm really fuzzy today. Okay, Midwinter 2.0. We'll do the second. On these like big flaky bombs, I feel like I have to put a lot more on my brush to like make it through. Like for these huge swatch sticks, I feel like I have to do a lot of it too, but in general for any, I'm trying to figure out like where is it that I want to like, I should just focus it. I think Midwinter is going to be a good top. I don't know how much I'll wear it. I think it will absolutely necessitate a neutralizer and like a smoothing base to kind of like blur the VNL and give it a little bit more of a base. It might also go really well underneath like a lavender type or like light blue linear hollow. I really like using linear hollows at base coats, not base coats, underneath ones that don't have like a particularly strong base. But I do think that like doing that can sometimes like lessen the dimension, which is why I'd rather do a linear than a creme base. Because I think the thing that I like about like the big flaky bombs is the depth that you get from it. All right, this is the third coat from Inexplicable Impulse. But I actually got through a lot of my swatching off stream. This is really pretty. I like that it has like in the bottle, it really doesn't look like it has like a much of a blue-green vibe, but it's kind of showing, maybe it does like at this angle, but like in general, like it just feels very blue. Feels like that, very blue. And but it has kind of like a blue. Really excited. They're all really pretty. So, I guess I'm going out of order, but we can do. I got through a ton of my swatches off stream, which I'm excited about. I think, I know I have a stream scheduled. I think tomorrow I also have a stream scheduled. Depending on how much of this we get through today. Need to hop for a bit, but I'll be back later. Of course. Thanks for coming. We'll either finish up swatching Lurid, or what else can we do? I was thinking that I would like to get into Notion just a little bit and do some work in there. Just starting to add polishes, and I can go through like what I ideally, like what a listing ideally looks like when I put it in there, like catalog a polish versus like what I will probably end up doing for now, which is just like getting all of the polishes, just name, color, brand, because I want to be able to use that to help start doing comparisons for destashes. So I think that will add a lot of space on our shelves for other things and whatnot. Okay, so that was 3 more. We've gotten through 6, which isn't a ton, but okay. Next up is we're gonna do prototype 1 BP. I did grab from a destash Without Papers Learning, Without Papers Yearning to Breathe, Free Witches, the ICIRR polish. I know a lot of people already got it, but if you haven't, ICIRR, as a Chicagoan, great. They're doing great work. I follow them and have been giving people as gifts. And then this is when night falls. I've been giving people gifts of, I donated to ICIRR on your behalf. Which I think some friends are really appreciating. So, as a community that's been hit hard, but I'm hoping that if I can get like all of the polishes, just like name and color in Notion, I can actually kind of like see where I have like a glut, because I also try to put in finish in there. It's a little harder, especially as we get like more complicated. We get all of these. This is a lot. Okay, so I'm pretty sure 1BP has to be a prototype for Without Papers. I'm convinced. So I thought that Without Papers was going to be really, and it's not. As we'll see in a second. I thought it was going to be really sheer. I did it in 2 coats and I was like, whoa, that's why. So this is not also not as sheer as I was expecting it to be. So I think I'm grabbing from the wrong side. I think it has to be. I think it has to be a pro. If I stop yapping as much, Cammy might come. During the day, she gets really annoyed. Hi, Shelly. Thanks for coming. I'm sorry that you thought stream was tomorrow. Stream is also tomorrow. Pretty sure. Stream is also tomorrow, and then also Thursday. I'm pretty sure that's. I can't read either. It's I don't even know what you're saying to me because I can't read. So. Alright, this is one code of without papers, and I think that that's like why we have chat. We have chat. It took me a while to figure out, but we have it now. Alright. Where I thought the focus, I put it up higher. So I thought I set up YouTube integration again, and then it just isn't turning on. And there's no reason for YouTube to not be integrated. I'm using a program called, I think it's called Atum, A-I-T-U-M. And it's supposed to essentially, because, which is weird. Yeah, so this is prototype 1BP, and this is without papers. And they got, I think 1BP is a proto for without papers. I don't see there's any way that it couldn't be. On the YouTube integration, the Twitch is weird. They're not weird. They're particular about how they finally allowed multi-streams, but they're very particular about what you can do with multi-streams. So like the way to do it is like essentially you have, this is all super techy, but the way to do it is to have the stream be primarily a Twitch stream, and then to have YouTube piggyback off of that, and then have like a and then integrate your chat. So but it's like weird, like if you're gonna do like a poll that's like on stream, you have to offer it through, you have to be able to offer it through both. It's like, it's a whole thing. But I thought I set it up, and moral of the story is I didn't. And then I closed OBS and restarted it to see if that would make it work. And then it redid all of the layouts that I had just already redone. So, that's that. We got off to a rough start, but that's okay. And that's why I started and stopped stream like 4 times. Yeah, so this is when night falls. It's so pretty. This is like, it's more of a linear hollow, and I think that Lurid does linear hollow better, I think, than they do Lakey hollow. I put these in the wrong order, which I did also on the Jen and Berry stream. I said that something was, I should issue a correction. I said that something was Aurora when it clearly wasn't. It's the one that looks kind of like Aurora, but is a little bit more brown from the Lord of the Rings collection. And so I had to redo those swatch sticks. Sorry. It's gonna be wrong forever on YouTube history. Which I think also that my streams are only on Twitch are only gonna be able to be stored on Twitch for 60 days, and then they'll get maybe 90, but I think it's 60 days, and then they'll get automatically deleted. But I am uploading everything to YouTube, so everybody can go watch me yapping. 2 coats of 1BP. Go eat lunch. Hang out, you know. Not requiring anybody to chat. I just appreciate everybody being here. No meat. Yeah. I had, what did I have? I had a cookie for breakfast that was from a local bakery, and it was brown cinnamon sugar Pop-Tart. I said that really weird. I said like Pop-Tart, but Pop-Tart. It was delicious. Without papers is unreal. We're gonna do a third coat, but it's so much depth for being so, I don't understand how it is so deep and so opaque. 2 coats. Don't. So I had that cookie, and then I had a ham and cheese croissant, which I think ended up being like a Cuban croissant. Cuban ham and cheese. It had some sauce in it, and it also had some pork. It was delicious. And then I've had 1.5 cups. But I have today I think I have a lot of leftovers. I know I have some pizza leftovers that probably need to get eaten soon. Then I also have leftovers from a restaurant that I went to with my friends the other day, and there's like a mushroom rice thing in there, and it's so good. I like keep thinking about like putting it in a frying pan, or frying an egg and putting a fried egg over it. 3 coats of 1 BP is unreal. It should be illegal. Boyfriend is eating pizza before we leave. The thing is, like, you just really can't go. I mean, I can. My stomach doesn't really tolerate pizza, but I'm also like not going anywhere today, so that works out for me. Pizza is like a last meal of the day sort of issue, so then I can just 3 coats of without papers. It really doesn't need 3 coats, but just for consistency. All of my swatch sticks, I always do. I always do at least 3. And then 3 coats of When Night Falls. Alright, so we're not trucking through these because I know it's been just over an hour. I'm gonna count like the first 15 minutes of the wash. But good. Midnight Falls is so pretty. It's like a warmer purple, and I like feel like sometimes I have a harder time with warm purples. Sometimes I just really love them. They're just like really rich because I love like a berry. I'm like somehow pulling this like cooler. So that's interesting. Okay, I don't have any water, so I'm gonna put us on a be right back, and maybe I can bother Cammie and see if she'll come. And I'm gonna fill up my water bottle. Hello, I think I'm back. Tammy is in here. She's right there. Not quite a cami cam. I think she's gonna leave. See ya. Out of here. But I tried. Jumped up on the bed for a minute when I came back in here, and and then she was immediately like, I'm done. Peace out. I was like, all right. See ya. I don't ever know what to do with my hair. I have so much of it. Which I know is like a problem people would love to have. It's big and tangly, and I love it, but I really need to get it cut. Okay. The next three that we have up are Prototype 178, Candlelit, and Whispered Lore. Okay. 178 I think is also an older prototype. Unfocused. What the I didn't start. I have a little clock. I should move it over here so that I can like it. That is like, hey, you need to starts blinking red when I get down to Prototype 178, I think, is an older batch. I think probably from when you could buy the prototype. I don't know if they're gonna do that again. I would assume that they will at some point, but I got it pretty reasonably from a date stash, which is like, I don't like collect them, but I have a fair amount of prototypes. I mostly just get them if I really like the color and like. So, like, I have a fair amount of like the light blue ones because I really like light blue, and then I some of the purple. This purple one's really pretty, but I mean, we're gonna kind of. It's jammy. I don't know if I will keep it, but I just watch. Candlelit is up. Which I'm really excited about Candlelit. It looks really pretty. It's definitely like these like smoothie shimmers are just like such a sucker. Oh, I wanted to do one other thing. Apologies. I'm gonna show member list. Okay, it does show. I wasn't sure if Discord automatically updated if I was streaming or not. I don't really know how any of this works, but you know, one thing at a time. Just like on the activity side. Whisper. looked at the clock and I thought it said 2:56, and I was like, where did the last 30? They're here. It's hoping to see more of the Whispered Lore purple base show up a little bit more, but like you can see it around the corners. I'm interested to see what this looks like on the nail. We can do that. We have the ability. It looks pretty purple. Going. Lord. I think this format for swatching is working out a lot better. I feel a lot more you all do. Oh no, is my voice cutting out? Or am I talking too quietly? Did that fix it? Okay, is it good now? I think I might have been talking too quietly. I do have like my clipper might be a little bit too aggressive. Oh, it does look like I can see it. It's doing that again. Hello? 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 Are you gonna keep clipping? Hello? Are you gonna keep clipping? Yes, you are clipping. You're clipping when you're like 2 inches further than I want it to be. Okay. Sorry, let me put it on mute and fix it. Know what's happening. Is this better? Is this better? Is it gonna keep doing it? Is it gonna clip? Please don't clip. Hope you stop clipping, please. Okay, you think it's good? Let me know if it keeps doing it. You heard everything here. Okay. I have one. Hello, hello, hello. I have this one noise gate that I think cuts out like a lot of background noise. I just turned it off to see if it's better, but you might also hear more clinging. Let me know. Cami is also apparently like in the living room making like a ton of noise. So she's playing with some trash, I believe. Which is why, if you haven't been here before, that's why there's trash all over the bed. It's because it's Cammy's. It's her trash, and she loves it. Alright, so this is 2 coats of Whispered Lore. Oh, I need to do it on the... Get that out of my cuticle. I don't really know where to... I'm gonna move my microphone again. It's gonna be the stream of me moving my microphone. Okay, I think that should work. I'm hoping, because I need to be able to put my arms right here, and hopefully I don't just smack it. If I start smacking it, yell at me. But I think I might have been talking too quietly. Just send out. All right, 2 coats of Whispered Lore. We're doing our 30-minute reset. Yes, start. All right, 3 coats of 178. I'm pulling this super pink, but it's purple. It's like a berry purple, but... All right, 3 coats of Candlelit. I'm interested to see what my skin does to this. Well, at least here it looks like it makes it more purple. Okay. That might be totally fine. It's really pretty, so I hope that it works. All right, I know I've been taking breaks. I'm gonna put myself on mute, but do a little bit of a reset because we're running out of room on this side. I didn't do a third coat of candle or whispered lore. This is pulling a lot more purple, like smoky purple, than I thought it was going to. It's real pretty. All right, 1 second. All right, we can keep going. The next three that I have are Little One, Through a Tangle of Barren Branches the Sun Rises, and Gimme. Is my mic picking up? It sounds like it's picking up like even my breathing. Maybe I'll turn this noise gate back on and... Okay, let me know if this gets weird. One coat of Little One. Cami is screaming in the living room. Let me see if I can get her. Cami! When she screams, she normally doesn't realize that, so like she has a corner, I think we've talked about this before, but she has the corner of this door is cut out. She could come in, but sometimes she doesn't have the brain cell, and I have to explain to her that the opening to the door is on the other side of the door. So and that it can't be on the other side of the door because that's how the door swings open, and Yeah. Through a tangle of barren branches, the sun rises. This is gorgeous. It's like a light dark red. Is that a thing? It looks like a light dark red. It's so pretty. And then here's Gimme. This actually really feels like Little One, but like they're obviously different base colors, so I mean, we'll see how this goes. I mean, I know that we will see, but like I'm interested to see how different these look. Not on camera. There we go. I'm sorry you all can't hear her, but she's like literally running around and slamming herself up against things, which is like normal behavior for her. But I always think it's so funny when I can hear it. All right, third coat on all three of these. I'll keep Little One over here for just a second because I do want to see it up next to Gimme after three coats. I think I can make my life a lot easier if I just do this. Yeah. Didn't even probably go a little bit. Yeah. Feeling good about this. Great. Let me refocus it. There we go. All right, this is 3 coats of Gimme. And I want to show Gimme up next to Little One. Okay, so they are a lot more different, especially the undertones, but on that first coat, the flakies felt very similar. And in Gimme, actually, there's no flakies, but it's the same color shimmer. But the base is obviously like quite different. Those are both really nice. All right, next up, we've got reds. Shelly, thank you so much for the Prime. You're too nice. That's my 2nd Prime. I get to tell partner when I leave that I have 2 Prime subs now. Yeah, just for Prime, I think. I don't think you can do regular subs, because I think you have to like be, I don't know how it works. Because I think you have to hit affiliate before you can turn on. I don't know. But like, it's also letting me get, I don't know. The next 3 that we have are this Comfort Now Constrains You, Protection Against Unreasonable Searches and Seizures, and Freedom of Speech, of the Press, of Assembly, and Petition. We'll move over like. Great. We're moving through. We have, let's see, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We have 22 left. And we started with 37. We're doing pretty good. I think I'm gonna have to like hard stop myself at 4, like an hour from now. But all right, so Comfort, this one I held off on getting for a really long time because I have like, if I look over at my Lurid shelf, I feel like I have 187,000 light pink Lurids. But it's just pretty, so I finally got it. It's a little streakier than I thought it would be on the first coat. But yeah, especially pink, just like pink shimmers. This might be the lightest one that I have, but there's like 5 that are just shimmers that don't have any reflective in it that I'm like, oh, this is kind of a lot. Tammy! Come here, baby. Come here. She's sitting just outside of the door. Oh, Shelly, you didn't see it, but I do have a cami cam. She's just like it was on and then she left, but she's being such a weirdo. It's because it's during the day. At night she will sit and hang out in here with me for like hours, but during the day she like doesn't like it when I talk. I'm like in her bedroom during her sleep time, so she's like, if I'm in here and I'm silent, she will come, But if I'm speaking at all, like the second I get on a meeting or something, she's like, I'm out, I'm done. She's like, why did I do this? She's like, why would you start speaking in my bedroom while I am asleep? And like, to be fair, like, she's right. This is really pretty. I know that everybody got the gourd, the Roy Lily gourd, Christmas gourd sibling. I have Christmas gourd. But I think protection might be like the perfect one for me. We'll see. And like, yeah, she does have a point. If she came into my room, which she does do when I'm sleeping, and screamed, I would be like, what the fuck are you doing? So I'm sure protection is pink on you, and I think that that's why I'm gonna love it, because I think it's gonna not be bright orange on me. This is gorgeous. This is flaky schnee. It is like, it's so much less red. Like, protection straight up looks pink here. We decided earlier in the stream, Shelly, that Freedom is flaky schnee and Sartorial is flaky Freedom. But did we have, I don't remember if we decided what was like the blue schnee. Maybe we've already had this conversation and I just don't remember. But I am gonna need blue schnee, I think. This is gorgeous. This looks so glowy. She's so glowy. Oh, I put the whole bottle in for him. You can go down there. Go back to lurking. We're just chilling. I think Swatch streams will be generally just like really nice and chill. Yeah, see, it's red on me. Gosh, this is so pretty. So pretty. All right, we're on our third coat of all three of these. Which I'm proud of us, we're trucking. This is like, I'm having a hard time figuring out where the camera is focused on this one because it's just so glowy. I don't know if it's gonna work on me at all, but it is very pretty. All right, 3 coats of protection. This is still pretty sheer on 3 coat. I'm not gonna lie, but I think it's not gonna be like that on the nail. Like, I think it's gonna, like, yeah. I think it's gonna be fine on the nail, but I do think it's pretty. You only had to do 2 coats of protection. I can see, I think with my like typical like ridge filling base plus neutralizer combo, I think I could get away with 2, but on a swatch stick it just doesn't. It still seems pretty sheer. Which I'm interested to know. I know a lot of people don't like the like cream colored swatch sticks. I really like them for my round swatch sticks. They're not sticks. My round swatch wheels, because I can like see the undertone a lot better. And then, but clear for my like watch sticks. And I like being able to have both. But then for toppers, I have white swatch sticks and I have black swatch sticks. So I just have a little bit of all. You only have cream colored swatch sticks? Wash sticks? Do you like them? I am too far deep to ever like swap, but all right, 3 more. We are gonna have bed blanket book, leather and lignin, and wise and weary unbroken. The cream seemed better for me to see how it'll actually look on me. I think that that's what I like about like the wheels, because I can see the base coat like, or the base color like immediately, and I can get the undertone of what I think that it's gonna look like. Oh sweet, you can't hear me swallow. That's great. And now I'm gonna have some coffee. But I know it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But like I like to be able to have them like this so I can kind of like see it like over black or hold it over white or hold it over my skin. I like having both. But I don't know. I don't think I realized that people didn't love the cream until I posted it in the Discord somewhere for comparisons. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that people didn't like this. But like for me, it's a lot easier to, instead of like digging through my swatch sticks and trying to find the right swatch stick that to like compare to something else, it's easier for me to just grab the 2 polishes and do it quickly on a new wheel than compare them, like find both of the sticks. So This is one coat of Bed Blanket Book. It's a lot more red than I thought it was going to be. I might pull this really orange. We'll see. Oh my gosh, my nose is so itchy. I'm so sorry. I have no reason for that to be true, but it is. Yeah, my swatch stick organization is in a poor state. I used to have them on hooks magnetized to my Helmer, but my Helmers are now underneath my desk, and they like slid a lot. It was like it wasn't a great solution, but it was like what I had at the time. But just because I have so many swatch sticks, it's really not working out for me. I think what I want to do long term, one coat of leather and lignin. Everybody's been hyping this one up. This is really pretty, isn't it? It's really pretty. Okay, I gotta refocus the phone or the camera so that it, okay. And then we'll reset our timer. Start it again. But the current situation is they're just in 2 big plastic tubs that I have that I used to store polish in when my collection could fit in 2 plastic tubs. And they're just like on rings stacked on top of it. It's not a great situation. So like I'm like certain that they're gonna break. I need to figure out a way to have them hung up, and I think like, all right, one coat of Wise and Weary Unbroken. This looks a lot orangier in real life than it does. And wow, it has like a really dark base. And I'm not gonna worry about that fuzz on the swatch stick. This isn't done. But I think what I want to do in the long term is I think I want to I want to hang them up on this wall, like where that's just like some wood shelves, like a million extra plastic, or not plastic, USPS boxes, because they can't stop sending them to me apparently. I ordered literally 2 size boxes and now I have like 5. I'm like, I don't need 50 boxes USPS, but they're here now. So those just probably need to go into the basement if we're being honest. And the shelves, the wood for the shelves are for shelves in here, which I just need to measure out and then ask my partner to cut on the table saw. But I think I want to hang up like pegboard, like a foot or 2 of pegboard all along the bottom of this wall so that I can kind of hang them up underneath where they belong. I love leather and lignin. I was like, I didn't know if I was going to think that this was like way too brown, but I think it's pretty purple. Like the shimmer is really coming through, but like on the edges you can really see the purple, and I love it. But that's why it's in the reds and not in the purples. All right, let's see how much I can bang out in 45 minutes. But I think I guess the moral of that story is I think I'm gonna I think I'm gonna do pegboard along the back. I just can't decide if I want to get like fancy pegboards and get like the IKEA fancy. I say it's IKEA. The IKEA ones that I think are plastic, and so I think they would like probably hold up better over time. Or if I just want to go for like the Lowe's pegboard. I also want to know, like, do any hardware stores make like plastic pegboards that like I could cut to the size that I want them to be and make it not look like shitty and awful, or get like pegboard that I think plastic would just generally be a lot better than like the particle. It's not even particle board, it's like cardboard, like treated cardboard. So that was 2 coats of everything. I think I'm gonna call this the 3rd coat. I'm pretty sure it is. This is pretty. This is building up really nice. It's like very burgundy. Okay, there's 16 left. We started with 37. We're getting through like 20. I think that that's pretty good. If I can get through like 6 more and save like 9 for stream tomorrow, or maybe I just like push through. We'll see. 3 coats of of leather and lignin. This is really pretty. But I'm also gonna need to like, I need all of the finished swatches go onto the back of these IKEA. They're not the back, they're the tops of these IKEA shelves that I have. If you want to go fancy, Bisley has a wall organizer system. I saw it. I didn't actually like look at it, but I glanced at it and was like, that's probably too expensive, and I closed the tab. So the IKEA ones like are black or white or like a weird tan color, which like in theory I like the like tan color because I would go with like the natural wood in here, but I don't like, I think it's just like tan plastic, and I think that would kind of be weird. So I'm gonna look and I'm gonna see, because like the original idea was that if I got the like particle board type stuff, that I would cover it back up with just like a board and just have it magnetized so that I could like pull the board off and then see them. But that like comes with its own like technological issues, technological being like engineering problems, but we'll figure it out. So I'll talk about it more. I'm gonna move these over. I'll show you the boards that I have the swatches on, and then I will be back, but I'm gonna mute myself so I don't clang. Okay, so these are the, it's just like a plastic, I guess it probably says what it is on the back here, doesn't it? It's an Uppsnofsad, UPPSNOFSAD, and I think these are like literally 99¢, like they're lids for organizers, but they have like this nice lip all the way around them. And for the tubs that, I have the tubs that match them, but I think I have some extra lids and I use those extra lids for, to hold swatches. Okay, we're gonna do, I'm gonna do 3. I'm gonna move these around a little bit because I think, okay, I think I want to do the 3 oranges together. So I have oak, no, it's not actually oaks and maple. It's Beneath the Maple Gazing Up, but I accidentally printed 2 of Oaks and Maples Line the Path Home, so I just need to reprint it. And then Tomate de Arbol and Fireside. So again, this is not Oaks and Maple Line the Path Home. Can you check permissions for Trouble McDoom? Yeah, like chat settings. She says she was chatting, but it was not showing up. Oh, I see. Okay, I see that there's like 30 messages in the... Are they being modded accidentally? That's a great question. Let me pull up, because like Twitch did add modding and let me see if I can like whitelist. It turned on modding automatically, which is fun. Thanks for being in Discord. I want to see, I want to go to my Twitch stuff. Create stream summary, no, creator dashboard. For whatever reason, opening Twitch and YouTube specifically on this computer takes 75 million and a half years. I don't know why. You're alive, manage stream. That's what I want to do. Sorry, this is taking a minute. Because the only thing that I think I tightened the restriction on is hate speech. Permissions, collaborations, moderation, settings. Hi, Blue Frog. I'm glad that you're back. I don't know what's going on. We're apparently having auto mod filtering. Okay, chatter. Oh, it says that it has email verification on. Let me see if I can turn that off. All chatters. I'll turn off email verification. Does that work? Did it automatically save it? Let me open up Discord and see. Maybe this... You thought you did email verification. Okay. No, I'm not trying to ignore you. I promise I didn't know. Let's see. Auto moderate. Is there a way for me to see it based on like human being? View advanced settings. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna type and see if like, if your username is, okay, it says that if your username is the same, but what's your username on? It says that it's not auto-modding like your username if your username is the same. I'm looking at Discord. Automod uses a certain machine to detect potentially inappropriate or harmful messages. Let me turn off all filtering. It says it's updated. Because it looks like oh no, you're totally fine. I'm sorry that it seems like you're being auto-modded. It's not showing up. Here, for now, I will watch Discord chat in addition. Does that work? I'll watch Discord chat in addition to, it sounds like it's a periodic glitch. Of course it's a periodic glitch. That would only make sense. I'm gonna watch, could you like please hide? No, okay, it won't hide activity. But I'll watch both chats. I need to pull up the other one so that I can see it where I was looking at it. Okay. Perfect. Okay. This should work for me. I can see both of it. Thankfully, I have like a bazillion screens, so. I'm really sorry that it seemed like you were being ignored. I'm really not trying to ignore. I will continue to like look at likely evaders or harassers. Like what? It says it's monitoring. Harmful chatter detection. I'm gonna turn it all off and see if it works, and just see if it works. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. But if you and Trouble, if you need me to like screenshot any of my my permissions, like let me know. It literally added it, and I think it starts like pretty strict, so I did turn it down quite a bit, and I think right now everything is off, but before I did have it set so essentially just like hate words, hate speech and discriminatory words. Not that I expect any of you guys to do that, but in case like there are weird bots that come in. Oh shoot, I forgot to reset my thing. Well, I didn't. Okay, it's only, my camera is only on. Yeah, I don't see why you would. I don't see why, like, it would. Yeah, I don't know why. But I also don't know very much about this. So oh, I just almost straight up spilled all of my Beneath the Maple casing up. It's been open. Oops. Of course, I'm so sorry that this is hard. I wish it wasn't hard. It's not, it won't even, I'm like, yeah, the tagging is like not working either. Dude, I don't. Yeah, right? I also don't come for that kind of horse. I was just like, if there's, I've heard of people getting just like random, you know, there are bots that are coming in and being like, oh, do you want to buy 70 million followers? Here's a link. And then also like just coming in and people being rude. I just don't want that. So, but I mean, there's only like 4 of us here, and there's only 13 people that follow me and 2 subscribers. So like, but I think that they're like trying to target the people, right, who are, I think they're trying to target like new little like gamer bros who, you know, want to turn this into their livelihood and whatnot, which is also unfortunate. So sorry for the distraction, friends, and I'm really sorry that we can't figure out what's going on. If you hear anything from Twitch Trouble, please let me know, because I don't want that to be like a thing that's preventing anyone from coming, and I don't want anybody to feel like you're being ignored. But we'll keep moving. This is Beneath the Maple Gazing Up. This is the wrong thing, but I printed it twice, so that's why we're using it. Okay. Tomate de arbol. I'll dig further into the moderation settings too. I also wanted to, I found some really cute orange cat emojis that I tried to get in touch with the creator for, but I haven't had any success so far. But I think you can use them. I need to double check like the permissions on the website, like see if you can use them as long as you use attribution. I think there is a way to use like attribution on emojis. So that's tomato. I like switched up how I'm doing this entirely. Like, let's keep the same. Like, Elizabeth, girl, stop messing with your system. And Fireside is yellow. I mean, it's orange, obviously, but it, in comparison, it is yellow. It's like pumpkin orange. All right. Beneath the maple, second coat. I didn't reset my thing, and I wanna. $19. I was like, why is my clock not going down? Okay, so I don't think we're gonna get through nearly as many as I wanted because, yeah, at 4, I should probably log off since it will have been a 3-hour stream. And that feels like a long time. Two coats of Beneath the Maple. Especially if I'm gonna need to like be sitting in here for a little bit after figuring out like what these settings are. It is a little hard because like I work in this room, which is fine. And that's why I set up like Twitch in here, is because like this room makes the most sense. But it means that I end up being in here for like literally like 15 hours, like my whole day. And I like should not just sit in my tiny little dark room. So like, I don't know, I was thinking, I'm like trying to think of like other ways that I can like manage, like work on like things without just sitting in here, but that like requires like a whole new computer, like a laptop or something, and that like mirrors this computer. It's like way too complicated. So 2 coats of Fireside. I do wonder if I could like, I could probably work on it. I have another PC that I game from in the living room so that I can game next to my partner. I wonder if I can work on like, I can't work on like anything on OBS or anything, but I could work on like Twitch moderation and emojis and stuff like that. Probably from over there. One day I'll figure out what the heck is going on with the YouTube parallel. Have we addressed that is the wrong maple? Yes, we have. I accidentally printed 2. So when we get to Oaks and Maple line the path home, it will also have the right, I'm putting way too many coats on this, but like I got distracted and it looks lumpy, so we're going in. So it will have the right name, and I will fix it. I have a pile, if you can believe it, I have a pile of sticks that need like their names fixed. This is really pretty. I love like these smooth shimmers. They're so good. They're so good. But I also really like all the shimmers. Like tomate. I guess this is probably Spanish, right? Tomate. Is really like it's sparkly. I love the sparkly shimmers too. All right, I'm gonna put like a heavier third coat on this one. But I don't really want to go back and do like a fourth coat. But yeah, wow, you guys, this was like everything that could go wrong. Not everything. Like my internet has been stable, knock on wood. It says I don't have any dropped frames, which is great. A normal amount of CPU usage. Like, we're doing pretty good. So. But all the other things, like I thought I fixed YouTube. OBS ruined all of my scenes and all my stuff. It's fine. How many did I get through? I got through, there are 13 left, so 25? Is that how math works? We got through 25, and I think we're gonna get through a few more. Finally actually leaving. You know, whatever, you know, takes as long as it takes to get out of the house. I get it. I hope you guys have a good time. Yeah, so I'm hoping I can get through like three more is probably it, and then I'll probably call it 24. I thought there were 37. Yeah, so we got through 24. Like we swatched 24. And there are, because I think, yeah, there's 13 left. I think we did a pretty good job. Okay, how do I want to do this? I think I'm gonna put this one down here, and I think I'm gonna, no. Okay, we're gonna do these three. We're gonna do Exoskeletons Ahoy. Wow, I got orange all over my hands. Oops. Exoskeletons Ahoy, which I don't think you can get it anymore. I got it from a D-stash. The Wisdom of Your Armor, and Where Are You, Brother? Like three like kind of muddy boys. And then the ones that we will not have gotten through, I can rattle those off quickly. That we'll try to like get through quickly tomorrow will be all right, these are a little bit out of order, but we'll figure it out. Will be the ones that we will go through tomorrow that we didn't get through today will be An Unshakable Sense of Foreboding, The Fields and Forests of My Youth, I Smile at Your Footfall, Wolf Spider Surprise, Now Thrive, Oaks and Maples Line the Path Home, actually that one. That Which Dies returns anew, The First Whispers of Winter, Quiet, and Go Forth. So we'll get through those tomorrow night, evening. I think I have it set for 6:30, which gives me like a little bit of time to like get a snack and stuff after. Are you also trying to get the full Lurid collection eventually? Probably. It wasn't really like a plan, but it kind of feels somewhat attainable. I think I'm just gonna work on it. Like now that I probably have like 150, 100, probably between 150 and 175 is probably where like the amount that I have now. So it feels like somewhat attainable, I think. I think it's probably doable. So, like I think I'm hopefully finally getting to a spot where I don't have to buy like 20 polishes every single time they open, but you know, it depends on how many they like. Yeah. Are you missing any PPU or HHC shades? I am not. I have all of them. I had to really like search for some of them. That's One Coat of Exoskeletons. But I really had to search for some of them. I had to. I didn't pay like a lot for Schnee. I think I paid a little bit above list price. The funny thing is that like I was collecting at that time, but I was just like for PPU especially, I was like mostly doing decants. And so I have like a mini bottle of it. I also did that for Laughs in February drop, right? I think I'm like, so for when they drop new shades, I'm gonna be buying like 20 polishes. But that's One Coat of Wisdom of Your Armor. But when they do like restocks and stuff, I'm hoping that it's not like huge, but we'll see how it goes. And I think I have a fair amount of things that I need to destash from in general. So I do have like a formula for like how I'm gonna like prioritize destashes. Wow, Where Are You Brother is gorgeous. It's showing up really silvery here, but with like those purpley blue undertones. That's gorgeous. The way that I think I'm gonna end up doing like the comparisons and destashing it's gonna be by color. But I'm gonna have a priority list of like what I'm keeping, but then I can also like keep track of like what is actually like a dupe, like a true dupe or like a close enough dupe. So like things I have a full collection of are gonna stay, like Holo Taco, Lurid are all gonna stay. Will you be streaming your destash process? Yes, I will. But I won't be doing claims on destashes on stream. I'm gonna list them afterwards. Probably not the same night, like a few days later. Yeah, I love Polished Yogi's destash videos too. They're really fun. And I think so like that's kind of what I'm going to be doing, but I will have like, you know, you'll see my like full process, since, you know, she edits her videos and sounds really nice, and I've been sitting here chatting for 3 hours, just yapping for 3 hours, and hers are like 45 minutes edited. But I think like I'm gonna have like, and if I show you guys how I organize too, I think you'll see some of how I destash, because there's a lot of things that like when I am working on the wall that I'll just unilaterally decide that I don't want it anymore, without like looking at anything else, like, and that tends to be like I'm unilaterally getting rid of a whole brand, and that's not, I want to say like when I decide that I'm like destashing an entire brand, it's not necessarily because they did something or XYZ, because a lot of the ones at this point I like don't really have any like I don't have any problematic. She has been doing this for a while. Thank you for saying that. I'm trying not to perfect everything. And I know that I'll get into the swing of how all of this works. But I'm just trying to have fun. But I do want to like, I think that like I have enough. The part of the reason that I wanted to do this is like I just have so much nail polish, and I like to talk about it. I like to talk about it with friends, obviously. You all know that I'm a chatterbox, but I think that I have a really fun time watching content like this, and I wish that there was more, and I wish it was longer. And so I was like, I'm gonna do more of it. So this is 3 coats of Exoskeletons Ahoy. I should say that out loud. That's really pretty. I like it. It's muddy and gross, and I love the weird stuff. I also wanted to like be able for there to I wanted to make sure that my VODs were up, because I like want, like, if I understand that like my schedule is not going to work with everyone, but I clearly have no problem just sitting here and talking to myself, and so like if I have the VODs up, because I'm a pretty big VOD watcher myself, that like those would be there too for people who just like want to have like background noise on, but like on the time that they want it. Okay, I need to do one more of these. Okay. No. Gosh, that really got. What's the other brand that you're keeping all of besides Lurid and Hollow Taco? I don't think there are really any other ones. The ones that I will probably like, if I destash, that will be very, very few of them. I thought I heard you mention 3, but maybe I heard wrong. I don't know if I said 3, I don't know if I meant to say 3, but I could totally believe you. It's gonna be, but I'll keep all of Lurid, I'll keep all of Hollow Taco, and I will probably keep most of my polish. But that's because my polish, PAHLISH collection is already, I mean, it's probably big for a lot of people. For me, it's small relative, because I have already curated it pretty hard. So, those are all polishes that I mostly have for their names. So I think I'm gonna, you know what? I just want to keep going. Let's keep going. If that's okay with you guys, I'm going to keep going. Mostly because I really I really want to get to unshakable sense of foreboding. Okay. Fields and forests of my youth, I smile at your footfall, and an unshakable sense of foreboding are next. And I'm gonna have to like, here, let me set these out so I can at least like see them all. They were in order so that I could just grab them, but okay. I said fields and forests of my youth is here. And then I smile at your footfall here. And then unshakable sense of foreboding here. Great. Those are the ones that get me for names too, but I only have a few. So yeah, I probably have 30 to 40 polishes. I have a lot of the Sailor Moon polishes. I'm a big Sailor Moon fan. The fields and forests of my youth is where we're starting. I have almost all the Sailor Moon polishes. I'm looking for 2 that I think I'm just going to be looking for them for the rest of my life, which is fine. One day I will find them and I will be thrilled. Thank you for following me, Blue Frog. But I'll probably be looking for them forever, and I'm just gonna miss the last 2 sailors, and it's gonna be fine. But one day maybe I'll find them. It's Mercury and Uranus. Maybe it's not Uranus. It might be Neptune. It's Neptune or Uranus. Footfall. Did I show this like? This is one coat of fields and forests of my youth. So polish I will be keeping most of. I have most of the Sailor Moon. I also have a fair amount of Ghibli polishes from them. And then I have like some of the Sanrio ones and some of the music ones. So like I kind of consider like I collect records kind of the same way I feel about like polishes, at least for like the music ones, is I'm like, this is one coat of I Smile at Your Footfall. This is really pretty. I was looking for this exact green for Christmas and was like, why do I not have that? And I need green sartorial. These are things that I need in my life. But right, green sartorial I think would go so hard. And I want it to be like a foresty like dark green. Or just like, I mean, like what you think of as like stereotypically green, like close to this. Just like sartorial is blue, Shni is red. Whatever it's gonna be is green. So I'm putting that one out into the universe. Karen, make me a green green sartorial. This is one coat of Unshakable Sense of Foreboding. Y'all, teals. I love teals. This is so pretty. I was saying records, in general, I only have one album from each of my favorite artists, because I don't have a record player. I take them up to my brother's place and play them if I want to, though. We just need the full rainbow and Schnee formula. Yeah, like we really, really do. In Schnee and in Sartorial. They all need to have siblings. All right, this is 2 coats of Fields and Forests of My Youth. The shimmer is coming through real strong. It's showing a little more purple than it is in real life. I think it's a little pinkier. But but so I take my records up to my brother, but I'm like trying to do a similar thing for like polish. So I only have like, I have one Olivia Rodrigo polish, and I have one, I call them all of my like my pop girls. One Olivia Rodrigo, one, I'm not the biggest Taylor Swift fan, but I'm like an 1989 fan. I have like 1989, and then like one Lucy Dacus album, and one, I have the one Chappell Roan album, and I'm doing a very similar thing for like Polish's full like album collections of artists that I really like. So I had a dream about the Stranger Things mysteries that she came out with that I didn't get. That one was just like one that I like absolutely died and needed to have. And I couldn't find it. And it was like a whole thing. Why no turntable? I just don't have the space for it. I like truly don't know where it would fit in our house. Unfortunately, I'm a Taylor Swift fan, but the collections are unsustainable. Like, yeah, there are like so many polishes. I actually think I got one from the Lover album. And it's really pretty, but like, yeah, they're like, there's way too many polishes. So, this is 3 coats of Fields and Forests of My Youth. But yeah, there's no turntable because I don't really know where I would put it. And then like, I also don't want to like encourage myself to like collect a ton of records. Like, I really don't need any more collections. So, this is 3 coats of the Fields and Forests of My Youth. This is like kind of desaturating it. The lights here kind of desaturating it a little bit, but let me see if I put my hand underneath it, if it feels more. Yeah, that feels more true. It's real pretty. But yeah, I don't know where I would put it. There's a lot of stuff in the living room, and like, we are in an apartment, so there's like, I don't know where I would put it. I don't know how I would hook up the sound, and I don't want to make myself buy a million records. This is 3 coats of I Smile at Your Footfall. It's really pretty. This one's really pretty. I don't think it's like the most unique polish, but it is very pretty. But like, one day I might, they're so heavy to move. I might inherit my brother keeps talking about upgrading his system, and I think like one day, if he ever upgrades it, like, he has told me that I could take his old system. So, and I really like his system. I think the sound quality is really nice. And at that point, I don't know, I would figure something out. I really have to like limit myself because like I really want to get so I'm a huge Lord fan, and I have Solar Power, which is one of my favorite albums, but like Lord is probably the closest one to being an artist that I actually would like love every single one of her albums, because I know every single song on every single album. I love her. So this is an unshakable sense of foreboding in 3 coats. This is, it's such a stunner. I think this is what I wanted. This is gonna be maybe a hot take. This is what I wanted oil on canvas to look like, even without the reflective glitter. Oil on canvas ended up being like for me personally, it's really good. I don't want to like discount it and say like, oh, oil on canvas sucks. It's really good. I wanted it to be more, I wanted it to be less black. It felt really black when I swatched it. All right, we have Wolf Spider Surprise, Now Thrive, and Oaks and Maples Line the Path Home. And then we have 4 more. And so I think damn it, maybe I need Foreboding. I think everybody needs Foreboding. It's so pretty. But yeah, I think I can get through these. I think we can like zoom through it maybe in like 20 minutes. I know that I just took like 15 minutes for these, but like maybe. I will feel bad because then Sun will have messed the whole thing, but Foreboding, it's so good. It's so good. All right, 1 coat Wolf Spider Surprise. I'm also getting hungry, so I'm like, I need to incentivize myself to move faster. So, but like, I don't want to have just like 4 nail polishes or 7 nail polishes left to stream tomorrow. Like, that's gonna be silly. All right. This is 1 coat of Now Thrive, except for like maybe one day, like that's truly like how many nail polishes we'll be swatching. Or I don't know if like swatching on stream is gonna be like a long term. Like I think it's gonna be, we're gonna swatch for destashing, but it's not going to be like these full like 3 coat stick things. It's just going to be like, how does this one look versus that one? So I will be keeping like, I think the idea will be like I get like a swatch wheel, and this is 1 coat of Oaks and Maples Line the Path Home. Polish is underrated. I love everything I see from them. I agree. They're really, really, really pretty. I think that sometimes they dupe themselves. Especially with like the huge flakies. Is like that's like my only criticism of them. And like, I mean, plenty of brands dupe themselves, so it's not like they're the only ones. But I am a sucker for falling into being like, oh my god, I need that nail polish, and then going and looking at my shelf and being like, I have 3 versions of that nail polish from them. So Wolf Spider Surprise, 2 coats. See, I'm doing it. We're cranking. I definitely appreciate the brands that are mindful of not duping. I agree. Like, I think Lurid is really good at that. I think that even the close ones on Lurid are like distinct enough. I know that people say that Holo Taco dupes themselves a lot. I think that they keep to a lot of the same colors, but I think that they're pretty good about actually like not duping themselves. But I think that also has to do with like the fact that like Christine has the full collection. Like she's able to like go and look at it and already has swatch sticks of everything, and she doesn't have like it's a big collection, but it's not nearly as big as like some of these brands that have been in business for forever. So I like, for whatever that's worth. But like there's like bee's knees. There's no way. So I think like there's brands that I love that I will probably be destashing a fair amount from, and like one of those I think is bee's knees. I've done a few rounds of destashing from bee's knees, but I need to like look and like see what I actually want to keep in my collection, since I have done some paring down, but it's been like years. So that one I'll probably be destashing a fair amount from. Atomic, I think, is another one I'll probably be destashing, probably specialties from. I think the cremes I will keep. I don't really have like very many. Those are like my neon cremes is the Atomic collection. This is 3 coats of Wolf Spider Surprise. She's gorgeous. And oh no, everything's going awry. I just toppled over Now Thrive. Now my hand is teal. It's fine. ILNP has some really similar polishes, but they all vary in finish. I think that's the same thing that I think of Holo Taco, is that like very similar colors but vary in finish. And I appreciate that. So, there's like a whole thing of Now Thrive. I'm just gonna ignore it on the side of this. Nails and Baking on Instagram doing the BKL comparisons really helped me. I need to look at, I've never looked at their stuff. Do they compare like BKL to BKL? Because that would be really useful. And I think that that's like some of what I'm going to be doing, right? As I'm going to be looking at like, I have 4, yes, it's all BKL. Okay, great. Because I have like, I'm looking at the bottom of my shelf over here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white shimmers that are all very similar. And I'm like, we don't need 7 white shimmers that are all exactly the same or very similar and overlap with a different one on each finger. They do video too. I love that. Oh no. My camera's gonna do the thing. Okay. I'm sure you guys love me panicking every 20 minutes. Now Thrive. This is where I ruined everything. So, like, I don't need all of my whites to look exactly the same. I have a lot of white shimmers from a lot of brands, and I need to look at like what are the actual like finishes. And I think I say this all the time, but my red shimmers are also like a huge issue. This is Now Thrive in 3 coats. I don't know why I put this off for so long. I think I thought it was going to be too close to Dad's Patio, and if we're going to be honest, I don't love Dad's Patio. But I do love Now Thrive. It's a perfect polish. Okay, we have 4 left, and we're gonna finish them. And then I'm gonna go eat something. Okay, we have the First Whispers of Winter. That which dies returns anew. Quiet and go forth. So it's just like I like there are colors like, and I know that I'm gonna keep like certain colors I'm just gonna keep like a ton of, and I'm just gonna have to get used to that, like, because that's my own. There's a cami there. I'm gonna have to just like get used to that. Like, I am the person that can look at all of these purples and be like, they are different, but I can't, like, I don't wear enough reds to justify like every single one, but I do want to compare them all, and I want that to be on the internet, which is part of why I haven't destashed them yet. It's not because like I mean, I love for you all to watch it and for you to be here, but I want to also like record for my own thoughts, remembering what I thought about like comparing all of them, so that I don't destash something and I'm like, why did I do that? I'm so dumb. Okay. This is one coat of the first Whispers of Winter. Because I'm notorious for destashing something and then being like, I wish I hadn't done that. But so if I could like go back and like actually have a reason, like, girl, you destashed this one because it looks exactly like this other one that you were definitely keeping, then I would feel better about it. So all right, this is one coat of That Which Dies Returns Anew. Speaking of white shimmers, but yeah, like between Lurid and Hollow Taco, I have like every white shimmer I should never ever need. Like, it's just, this is a lot streakier than I thought it would be on one coat, but I think that of like every single white that has ever happened. All right. And then we have Go Forth. I think this is going to be just like the perfect creamsicle shade. Yeah, this is going to be the perfect creamsicle shade. I love it. But yeah, I'll probably, when I destash, I'll probably do it by color, and then I will like show them all. It'll be color and finish. It'll be like, we're doing red shimmers today, and then like red flakies, red. And like, I don't know how I'll like categorize like reflective in there, but probably like we're gonna do it by formula is like realistically how we're gonna do it. Just like all hollow. Those are gonna be some long streams. 2 coats of the first Whispers of Winter. But like similarly to today, I think I'll come in with like peely based. I didn't come in with peely based fingers, but you know, like I'll come in with peely based fingers so that I can like look at the base, like the way the base looks on my finger, and like really like analyze it and be way too over analytical about it. 2 coats of That Which Dies Returns Anew. 2 coats of Quiet. I'm hoping that this one like levels out a little bit on the last coat. I think the other shimmers, which like these are all just like the exact same shimmer, but I'm hoping that they all kind of, I think that the base colors are masking the self-leveling. And I know that the hump on the back of these, like right here, this part, I'm like so out of focus. This part always like is weird for self-leveling, but that's 2 coats of Go Forth. Let's see. Oh no, I got like a fuzzy in it, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll still be able to tell what this color is. That's the primary goal. All right, here's 3 coats of the first Whispers of Winter. I didn't do like the best job at the final coat, but it's really pretty. I love muddy greens. Although I do think that some of these might be similar to some muddy greens that I have from Lynn B. So we will see. That's for our destashing stream. This is That Which Dies Returns New. The green isn't showing up nearly as much as it is. It looks like a little browner too, but it's pretty. I like it. I know that people don't necessarily like that color, but I like them. Right. Here's where we're hoping for a really good, nice evening out of all of it on the 3rd coat. Quiet. I love that one. That Which Dies Returns Anew. Is so good. Okay, this feels a lot. That Which Dies, yeah, it's so good. It's so pretty. It's so gross. I love it. I love gross nail polishes. It just feels very classy, I think, and like it's like 70s, but like I don't know. I like it. This evened out really nicely. I'm thrilled with how Quiet evened out. All right, last coat, last one. We're done. It's only been 3 hours. But I appreciate everybody sticking with me. Or if you're watching the VOD, honestly, like, props to you, especially for like all of my technical difficulties and issues. Like maybe one day I'll be able to like go back and edit these VODs, but like right now I'm just like, you get what you get. I upload it directly. All right, this is Go Forth, and I will say that my lighting here is kind of washing it out. But oh yeah, it's like really washing it out. That color feels more accurate. Let's see if I can like refocus. Yeah, that feels a little more accurate. So that's it. We did it. We did do all 37 polishes. What happens if I do this? Oh, this is fine. Okay, we'll switch to this. We did all 37 polishes. We are professionals. I appreciate you all sticking with me for that entire time. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now all I have to do is cracked and like behind on, I think it's like 8 magnet swatches. They take so long, but that's okay. I'll do them. But yeah, I really appreciate you all for coming and hanging out with me and chilling. I am gonna go get some food and I'm gonna fix some of these overlays again in OBS. I may sit down and like try to figure out what's going on with YouTube. So if you get, I don't know if any of you guys get notifications if I go live, but if I do, like, it's not going live for me actually going live. It's for me trying to get YouTube to work. So we'll find out. Thanks for the comps. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad that I could do them. See, this is better. Okay. I'm glad that I could do them. It's what I'm here to do. It's what I enjoy doing. Really long one, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get some snacks. I know that you all are gonna go hang out and have the rest of your chill Sunday before we hit the ground running tomorrow. So have a good night. It's like afternoon, evening time zone. And I will talk to you all on the Discord. Bye.